Over the last month, you guys have seen me sourcing like mad, getting ready for Q4 and Christmas, but you might be wondering, has any of it actually been selling, and was it worth what I actually thought at the time? Today, I'm going to run you through the bits that have been selling on Depop and eBay. I'm going to start off with shorts. You might be surprised since it is winter, but we've actually been selling a few pairs of shorts, nothing like crazy, but 2 pairs have sold, so even if you've got like summer pieces, still get them listed. Some people go on holiday in the winter to kind of get away from the cold weather. Also, England pieces. The World Cup is only a few weeks away now. They have been flying out recently. The most interesting one was the 2001 era beanie. I paid £1, as you would have seen. It sold within a day for £25. The closer you get to the World Cup, you can kind of charge a little bit more, especially if you can send it out fairly fast. Next up, we've got some ties. Now, I've been picking up a lot recently and I've been saying that they do sell well. Only one has actually sold, and it sold fairly fast when I listed it. It was the Thinker from 1994. This tie was priced fairly competitively. All the other ones I have kind of priced slightly up, so that's probably why they haven't sold as fast. So you would have seen in a car boot haul, I picked up a Polo Ralph Lauren flag jumper. I did pay up at £15, but it did sell for 80 and postage on top. Really strong sale, and it sold within about 2 weeks. They are really popular at the minute, so if you can find them, then don't worry about paying up because they do sell for strong money. Unfortunately, that did get lost in the post. It still sold, so I thought I have to include it. Another pretty strong sale was this Nike ACG coat. I picked this up last year. It's been sat there for ages. I had it up at 70, and then more in the summer months I dropped it down to I think as low as £30. It had literally no interest, but over that time we have changed up our photos, our description slightly, so I think that might have helped. We did end up putting the price back up. Recently I also picked up this Carhartt jacket. It was really cheap, it was only £2.50, but the condition was dreadful, to be honest. It had big holes in the sleeves, a few marks and stains on the front. I think there was even a button missing, but it is Carhartt and it is workwear. A lot of people want that kind of rough and ready kind of style. It was quite an easy repair, just I don't know where to start when it comes to repairing pieces, so I'd prefer to sell it at a bit of a cheaper price and let the end customer do what they want with it. I've also been mentioning how you should be looking out for the vintage Nike t-shirts. The ones on older tags, maybe that early 2000s to late 90s kind of era, because the t-shirts do sell really well. Stay well clear of the new age ones with screen printed tags. You're very rarely going to find one that actually sells for money, but the t-shirts that I've had have been selling pretty strong. I think we're down to 2 left, and I got up to about 10 of them on the shops. I actually managed to find quite a few of these on Vinted for £2 or £3 they were listed for. Obviously you got to factor in the buyer protection and the postage, but still they were working out at about £5–6, and we were managing to get about 25 to 30 for them. The next item I swear by. Every time that I've had a Ralph Harrington jacket, they have sold for strong money and fairly fast. This one I picked up recently for £15, which I know is paying up for, but it did sell for 45 and then postage on top. The next piece that I'm going to show you was a real shock to me. Now, at the time I had picked up one of the Riders Cup piece of memorabilia, and that was a vest. I didn't think that would sell as strong, and I think I ended up just donating it back to a charity shop. I paid £2 or £3 for this coat, and we managed to sell it for just under 40. Insane, and that sold really fast. Obviously you got Christmas coming up, so people are gifting, and if you've got a golf mega fan, then they're gonna love this kind of piece. It doesn't matter about the brand, it's more so about what the brand is more popular for. Obviously in this situation it's just a golf piece, but you could definitely see someone on the golf field or green actually rocking this piece, whereas a vest would be harder to kind of pull off. Along with the kind of Christmas theme, I did actually sell the the Ralph Lauren corduroy trousers. They were new with tags. I paid up at £10 and they went out for just under 40. That was a really fast sale as well. I think less than a week they had sold. Had quite a lot of interest in them as well. Tons of offers getting chucked in. So yeah, that was a really good pickup. Obviously you're not like getting crazy profit from it, but it still is pretty decent. £10 into 40, but like it was a quick sale. Brand new stuff usually does sell a little bit faster. And then from that massive bundle that I picked up, I did sell one of the North Face coats. I thought a few of them might have sold a bit faster, but this one I did price pretty competitively. I managed to sell that for 80, the one with the hood. The others are hoodless, so that might play into it, and I have probably overpriced them, so a little adjustment in there might help and we might get the other ones sold. North Face coats you don't come across too often unless you're buying from wholesale. £80 was probably quite cheap for that coat as well, so maybe you can get a little bit more if you can get the puffer styles. I think it's about time that we throw in the best sellers, the Arc'teryx pieces. Now obviously the coat was the best because we paid just under £10. I think it was like £8 for a proper Arc'teryx Gore-Tex coat, and we ended up selling that for £215 on Depop. I was really shocked because I kind of put it up for £250, not expecting to get it, but I couldn't find one that had the kind of same colour scheme. They were selling for like £150, so I thought I'd chance it. It kind of fits into that kind of Y2K kind of style, and someone sent an offer. It goes down as the highest total sold price that we've had since we started reselling, which is very, very nice. And then the other Arc'teryx piece that we picked up recently from a car boot, I got this beanie. I think I found it in the bottom of like a little hat tub for £1, and that's gone out for £45 and then postage on top. Arc'teryx is such a popular brand at the minute. Everyone's loving it. And especially now we're coming into winter, a lot of the pieces are very easy to wear. Because it is so popular, I don't think you'll find it too often, but make sure you kind of recognize that little fossil logo, because you might end up finding it in a charity shop at some point. And I feel like pretty much any piece from the brand does really well. Another strong seller was the Quicksilver fleece that I literally picked up like a week or two ago. There is a bit of a theme with the last few pieces. A lot of them have like big spell outs on them embroidered. That's doing really well. It usually does, to be fair, on Depop. This one I did pay up at £9. However, we did manage to get just over 40 for it, so it was definitely worth paying up for. And these like surfwear pieces usually do like hold a bit more value because they are a little bit harder to get. Next, we've got the Fjällräven trousers. Now they were really cheap. I think they were like £3.50 or £4. And we managed to get just under 40. I probably could have got a little bit more, but I did accept an offer to get them moving. Just proper quality outdoor wear. Everyone knows the brand for the bags, but the clothing sells very well. We're throwing this piece because I've been selling a couple hats. This one was the light blue Nike, kind of like woolly hat. It was from the late 90s. We managed to get just over £30 for it with the postage included, which is pretty insane. We paid £5 for it, and at the time I thought that was probably paying up. Usually you're looking at about 20, maybe 25 at a push. So like I was saying about the spell out pieces, a lot of those have been selling. I also sold the Timberland like sweatshirt, the navy one. Now I did accept an offer. It was actually from a subscriber, so thank you, Ben. Thank you for watching and thank you for supporting. That was another strong £2 or £1 from a car boot into 35, and I'm glad it's going to a good home. Not that the others aren't, but it's always cool when a subscriber picks something up. So that's everything that's been selling on Depop. There were a few more, but those were the interesting ones that you kind of want to know about. We'll move on to the eBay ones now. So we've been doing really well with like outdoor wear, like bags. We sold a Berghaus, like proper big, like hiking bag for £40. It was in a bit of, not ropey condition, but it had a few marks to it, and we still managed to get quite a strong price for it. Also, that rug that we picked up the other week sold. I paid £4.99 for it, and I accepted an offer of £50, and it was way easier to package than I thought at the time. I literally just put 2 mailing bags together and then like sellotaped them, kind of Frankenstein mailing bag. Now I did sell the Beats speaker that I picked up. I put it on auction and we got a bid of £46. They did end up cancelling those, so maybe because it is parts and not working, people don't read the description, so it might be a bit of a longer seller, but I still have faith in it. If I relist it, I feel like someone will come along and pick it up. Hope that helps when you're out sourcing, kind of see what stuff is actually selling for. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.